President Biden's approval rating has taken another hit as inflation fears are taking center stage for American voters. Farron, you know in order to get ready for this first time we did this story, I looked at what all the polls showed. How do we quantify the polls? The polls were reacting to cancel culture, no question. That was effective, according to some of these polls. Yep. Wraparound wokeness. This is the new term, wraparound wokeness. If it ain't woke, then we're not going to talk about it. Immigration, the human trafficking, the children being trafficked, finally the public's paying attention to that. The economy, gasoline, the ever-present apparent concern that we have about the health of Biden. These are all real issues, man.
Yeah, and I know people don't like to hear these kinds of things.
They hate it. We might have to get the FBI to come protect us because of hate mail that we're going to, but that's okay.
But it is absolutely true, and especially right now with the inflation, it's a complicated economic issue. I understand it and you understand it, and I think a lot of the people watching do understand it. But cool, the public doesn't. They don't understand what's happening. They don't understand the supply shortages. They don't know why nothing's being done about it, most importantly. And so when you look at this administration right now, what are they doing? Nobody can answer that question. I mean, Biden, I know he's going to meet with retailers.
Yes.
To talk. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Okay, we always land on how does the other side use this? Okay, it's easy to blame all of this on Buttigieg. There's no question. This is a guy who's
his department.
It's his Department of Supply. And no matter how often you say, well, you know, he's home with his child and that's a good thing. Okay, maybe it is. But the point being, when you look at an upcoming midterm election, Buttigieg right now is out campaigning with Harris, okay, in swing states for Democrats. Do you want that? I mean, with what's going on. But the whole point is that along with there seems to be no bottom to the disapproval of this president right now. Right. And I really do believe, I think one big factor it's all these other things we talked about. It's like a really bad version of Jimmy Carter, who I really liked. Jimmy Carter was a very likable, decent man. That's not projecting with Biden.
Right. And part of it, too, is just Biden has surrounded himself with just absolutely unqualified people. And you know, I'm okay with Buttigieg being at home. That's fine with me.
That's fine with me, too.
Because I think the agency might fare better without him there. He was a small-town mayor that suddenly becomes Secretary of Transportation here in the United States, a position which he is absolutely not qualified for. And I think we need to understand that a little better, too. It's great that you were a mayor. It's great that you ran for president. Sure, wonderful. There's a wonderful documentary saying how great you are right now. But that doesn't mean you can handle the job. Yeah. And I think we need more politicians from both parties who look at their own cabinets and say, you know what? You're not cut out for this. I like you. You're a nice guy. But you can't do the job. If you're running any business in the country,
you would be fired.
You would be
fired. 12 to 15 point drop since spring in Biden's approval rating, and it doesn't seem to have a bottom. And you've got Buttigieg and Harris out there as the talking heads in the swing elections.
And they're less popular than him.
Oh, my God, it's a disaster. Thank you, Farron, for joining me, okay?
Thank you.